Welcome to the fourth stage of our symbolic narrative of the soul's path on this planet, the mountain of perspective, which symbolizes the period from the midlife years to death. This video features a poetic reflection on the spiritual landscape of the mature seeker as they traverse the allegorical highlands of life that this period typifies. From the summit, the seeker's views and perspectives expand, deepen, and encompass a more comprehensive evaluation of every situation. They are non-judgmental, all-accepting, and all-understanding. You have conquered the desert. Now you climb the mountain of perspective. The path climbs. Each step is slower, more intentional. You pause often to look back and see the whole valley. There are fewer companions, but you experience a deeper peace. The spiritual themes that color this mountain are wisdom, reconciliation, legacy, awe, further release of control, preparation for the beyond, and deep communion with the eternal. Its challenges are confronting mortality, making peace with life, and forgiving ourselves and others. Your tools to manage and master these challenges are journaling and writing letters to those left behind, seizing every opportunity to tell your story to the young, blessing the path for those still climbing, and ample time spent sitting in nature's light and presence with reverence. Once again, let us join our narrator Esther as she guides us further on this epic journey.
As you approach the top of this symbolic mountain of perspective, you are guided infallibly by the loving grace that you have learned to trust without question. It has brought you thus far and is surely leading you to your peaceful and fearless rest. Beginning from the meadow of childhood, through the forest of young adulthood, past the desert of depth and maturity. Now up the mountain of perspective. Each breath has been a prayer, each step a meditation. Each terrain widening your faith and granting more depth. Depth of perspective, faith, trust, and surrender. You are becoming. You are evolving into the likeness of your Creator. You are unhurried, self-sufficient, and whole. You stand uniquely apart from the world that is only now awakening. You savor the peace that is all around you. You smile, and all is well. You continue your slow and deliberate climb, with contentment. That is, if you have garnered and absorbed the true lessons of each terrain. If you have not, the pain and regret of past opportunities to connect with the divine earlier in life haunt your soul, whether you admit it openly or not. You may begin to experience an inner restlessness and unexplained sense of urgency and panic, causing you to either rush to the safety of a fire brigade type of spirituality or participate in redundant religious rituals and activities, all in an attempt to bribe and soothe your senses into a semblance of inner peace. This often does not work, for the implications of the failure to utilize past opportunities register on the level of the soul, and no degree of bribery can assuage its disappointment. Nothing but truth can heal or comfort it. I do sincerely hope this was not the case with you. In any case, if you are so inclined, there is still time for remediation. God is love. The eternal now has always been the moment from which to trigger the necessary change. For now, let us return to the path and continue our travels. You move with a confidence backed by wisdom beyond the logical. The wisdom you carry is not from books alone. It is etched onto your heart, by every joy, by every tear. Your surrender to divine presence as you engaged life's experiences in the different terrains has shaped you. The easy flowing river of happy days, the sharp jagged rocks of unexpected sorrow. You have learned that the heart can hold both. It can expand. It can heal. The meadows taught you about growth, about the beauty of blooming. The forest taught you about navigating the unknown, about finding your own light within. The deserts, they taught you about endurance, about the preciousness of every drop of water. every kind word, every moment of connection. These lessons were not always gentle. Some came with sharp edges, some left scars. But now looking back, you see those scars differently. They are not marks of damage. They are lines on a map of a life fully lived, a testament to battles fought and mountains climbed. At this peak, the air grows thinner, the vista becomes increasingly vast. You feel a sense of lightness now, an inexplicable lightness. Not just in your backpack, but in your spirit. The burdens of youth, of ambition, of proving oneself, they have gently fallen away, like autumn leaves. What remains is clear. It is simple, and it is love. It is the wisdom gathered through a painstaking but patient and divinely ordered journey through changing terrains. Not to be hoarded, oh no, that would be against sacred law, but to be given freely, gently, and with compassion. Like a cool drink of water to a thirsty fellow traveler, for we are all in this together. By this charity and giving back to humanity, the true purpose of reaching the end of the climb is revealed. You are now a beacon. A strong sense of forgiveness erupts in you as you remember faces, loved ones, friends, even those who were difficult. Each played a part, each taught you something. You witnessed their lives and journeys, adding them to your own. Remembering is now a sacred act. It is no longer driven by revenge and vindictive motives. It honors the past. It informs the present. You now pass on these memories as lessons of wisdom. That is how they gain new life. Not as grudges, but as loving seeds, planted in the heart of another. They will grow in their own way, in their due time, and there is a profound joy in this form of giving, a quiet fulfillment. Growing older is no longer seen as a fading. It is now a brightening, a becoming more transparent, more luminous. There is freedom here. There is a liberation from the burden of expectations. You have the freedom to just be. In this being, you rest content, fearless and ready to embrace the end, the next phase.
Dear Seeker, at this milestone, it is befitting that you pause and take stock of your own journey. I sincerely hope it has not been a waste so far. The journey is nearing its final destination, so now is the time to reflect and make any necessary changes and adjustments. What meadows have you known, and what did they reveal? What forests have you traveled, and what did they teach? What deserts have you conquered, and what did you learn? What depth of connection with the sacred have all these stages of your soul journey afforded you? What does the journal you opened in the first video reveal that needs remediation? Again, the time is now. This moment is God's window of opportunity for that remediation. Kindly take advantage of it today. Kudos to all who have been mindful of life and intentional in seeking the divine in all things. Rest assured, the divine is actively seeking you, as God rewards every sincere effort. You, dear friends, are truly winners. If you enjoyed our simplified lessons on spiritual themes, please like, subscribe, and share this content so that others can also be blessed. Join us for the next stage of this epic journey. Until then, remain renewed on all levels.